Hi. It is Holy Week. It is April 16. It is April 19. That is Good Friday. A very hot day. I have done nothing all day and I am really bored. So I'm trying to fool myself into being productive by making a video that nobody asked for. So here it is. I am an avid reader. I have a lot of books that I like to read. I have a lot of books that I have read, and I have a lot of books that I have yet to read. Now you can imagine I have amassed quite a collection of books, and I just wanted to share my collection of books to the world for no reason. You know, whatever. If you're watching this video, thanks. I just want to share my book collection, and maybe you've read these books. You can tell me what you think about them. Yeah, stuff like that. I actually have written down here. First, I'm gonna say where I bought the books, and then why I bought the books, and like just a little plot summary for the books. So yeah, I'm just gonna start. You can't see it because I don't have a setup. This is just my room. But on my right, these are the books that I have already read, and on my left here, which you also can't see, are the books that I have yet to read. I'm gonna start with the books that I've already read, just to share my thoughts about them and all that. So first up here is this one, this blue one. This is The Life of the World to Come by Dan Clucci. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. Dan Clucci. I bought this at the Big Bad Wolf sale last year. I bought it because I like the color. People say that you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but then all the books are covered in plastic, so how are you supposed to pick it? On the back of the book, it's all just reviews, so I had no idea what the plot was gonna be like. I just liked the cover, you know, it was like a guy and a girl, so you know, it's a romance book. I don't like romance books, but when the sale came to Cebu, I was thinking like, I should get a good mix of books. It shouldn't just be all horror or all adventure or all drama. You know, I picked a couple of romance books, and this is one of them. It's about a guy going through a breakup. He meets someone new. He's also a lawyer, so there's a lot of technical jargon in this book. It's sad, but then like a hopeful kind of sad. So next we have the only other romance book that I own, The Young Widower's Handbook, a novel by Tom McAllister. I also bought this at the Big Bad Wolf sale. I bought a lot of these books at the Big Bad Wolf sale. I think I bought 10 books while I was there. You know, you can just get it from the title. Because if you look closely, you can see in the letters, these are maps, or this is a map of the states. It's basically about a widower going on a road trip across America. The back of the book has like an excerpt. This is why I bought the book, because I think this part was really well written, and it's a good story. It's a good sad story. I like sad stories. The next book I have is a John Green book. It is Turtles All the Way Down. I've read some of his books. I like them. I like the movies they made out of them. This one was pretty good too, because you know, it addresses OCD. I feel like this would be good for anyone who wants that representation. I got this as a Christmas gift, Christmas 2017. I got this at a Christmas party from work. John Green writes really good books. This next book I have here is the one that I am actually currently reading. It is a compilation book. It is this one, Mr. Bones. It has 20 stories in it. It's by Paul Theroux, and currently I'm a bit past halfway. So far so good. I think I like compilations because you get more bang for your buck. There's more stories for one price. Got this at the Big Bad Wolf sale. It's a whole bunch of different genres. There's like drama, and there's like really sad ones, and there's happy ones too. So I would recommend this read, Mr. Bones. Okay, the next part of my collection is 1, 2, 3. These are 5 books, all by Stephen King. I am a certified Stephen King fan, so I'm gonna show you my Stephen King collection. I only started reading horror like 2 years ago. That's when I discovered Stephen King, and I've never looked back. So first we have this one. This is Joyland by Stephen King. I think this is one of the newer ones that I own that he's written. I bought this at National Bookstore. I think it was on sale. The National Bookstore had a sale for people who had BPI accounts, so I think that's why I bought this one. It's the Stephen King book, so it's about horror. But this one was kind of like a little happier. It's about a guy who takes up a summer job at an amusement park called Joyland. I would really recommend this one. Next, on my Stephen King collection is this one. This is Night Shift. This is also a compilation of stories, all horror. It's one of the best compilations I've ever read. Like, I reread the stories all the time. This is a really good compilation. This big one. This one took me forever to finish. This is It by Stephen King. I also got this at the Big Bad Wolf sale. This just proved to me how good of a writer Stephen King is. Like, it's amazing. It's a little fucked up. I haven't seen the movie. I don't like watching horror movies, even though I like reading horror. Don't ask me why. It's another compilation, and it is also by Stephen King. This is called The Bazaar of Bad Dreams. I got this at Fully Booked at 10% off because the cover was damaged. Down here you can see it's a bit torn. I had to tape it up myself. But you know what? It was worth it. Like, I would recommend this one too. Last in my Stephen King collection is this one. These are 4 novellas. This is Different Seasons by Stephen King. I think this one is really amazing. I think this proves that Stephen King can do more than horror. He can do a lot of things. I don't know why this video turned into a Stephen King appreciation video. And now I want to move on to the books that I am going to read or that I have not read yet. Where did this pencil come from? Oh no, wait. I missed one book. This one. This book is one I've already read as well. This is The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel by Deborah Mogach. Yeah. I've never seen the movie either. But then, you know, like, the title sounds really good. Like, The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. This is one of the more lighthearted ones that I read. I read this after reading It because it was a lot. This one helped me like come down from the horror high that I got from it. I'm gonna go ahead and go to these books that I haven't read yet. First up, we have this. This is Horns by Joe Hill. As you can see, it is wrapped unread. Joe Hill is actually Stephen King's son. Stephen King named his son Joe, so his real name is Joe King. I've actually read Joe Hill's book before I found out he was Stephen King's son. He's a really good writer. It's also horror. I think this one is just about a guy who grows horns. And yes, that is Daniel Radcliffe on the cover because they've already made a movie based off this book, so that's cool. Next, we have Agatha Christie. This is And Then There Were None. I've never read Agatha Christie's books. I know that she writes like murder mysteries or criminal books, so I like those. Crime books or criminal genre books are adjacent to horror, so I think I'll enjoy this too. It's a murder mystery book where people are killed one by one. It's more of a thriller. The next book that I have yet to read is Still Alice. Still Alice by Lisa Genova. I have seen the movie that they made from this. Like, see, this is Julianne Moore. It's already a major motion picture. I've seen the movie and the movie is devastating. I'm hoping the book is just as devastating because I like sad stories. And this one is about Alzheimer's disease. And next we have Inside the O'Briens by Lisa Genova. So Still Alice was about Alzheimer's, and now this one is about Parkinson's. You know, just like cheery stuff. Very cheery. This one. Next is Someday. Well, this is the 3rd book in the Everyday trilogy. I have not read the 2nd book, which was Another Day, which is like the point of view of Rhiannon. So I wanted to skip straight to this one because this one is actually a sequel, since Another Day was just like an extension of Every Day. I got this as a Christmas gift for last year's Christmas at the office. This one is more of like a coffee table book. It's like something you'd read if there's nothing else to read. It just looked fun. The Lonely Planet's Instant Expert. A visual guide to the skills you've always wanted. I don't know, it just looks cool. And it had the yellow sticker so I could get a discount since I registered online at the Big Bad Wolf sale, so I could get a discount, and it had a yellow sticker, so that meant I could get the discount. Might as well get it at a cheaper price. And the last book I have here is another Stephen King book. Oh, this is Revival by Stephen King. It's very reflective, and it's still in its plastic. Not sure what this is about, but knowing Stephen King, it's probably horror. I also got this at the Big Bad Wolf sale. That sale was a godsend for book readers everywhere in Cebu. So yeah, those were all of my books that I have. Those are the books that I've already read and the books that I have yet to read. So yeah, I hope you like my book collection. I have a lot more to go, and I can't wait to buy my next set of books, even though I'm not done with these ones. Thanks for watching.